Module 29. Eminent artist and painter Georges Barak has rightly said, the starting point of a picture for any painter is a matter of colors and form. I believe that the poetry of art, if that is what one may call it, is a matter of animating these forms and colors. In this module, we will learn how one can make a POP plaster of Paris mold from a thermocol relief design, which can later on be cast into fiberglass mural. I place the already carved or made thermocol relief design on a flat surface and clean it from all dust or any residue with a soft flat brush. I mix plaster of Paris in water in a plastic bowl or container. This POP paste should not be diluted. Only sufficient amount of water should be added to obtain a smooth thick paste. Add more POP if you feel the mixture is diluted. I mix it well and remove the air bubbles. Then quickly apply this POP mixture on the thermocol relief design with your hand. I cover all the areas, grooves and depressions and spread the POP mixture evenly and place the thermocol relief design on another piece of thick thermocol sheet. I keep on applying the POP paste on the surface and the side of the thermocol relief design to make a thick surface. According to renowned Polish sculptor and fiber artist Magdalena Abakanowicz, art will remain the most astonishing activity of mankind born out of struggle between wisdom and madness, between dream and reality in our mind. Make more POP paste in the same way as done earlier. The consistency of the thickness of the POP paste should be same. I add more POP paste on the mold and then place fiber wool on the mold and the sides and stick it well on the half wet POP surface. I cover the fiber wool under the thick layer of POP paste. According to eminent British author and speaker Ken Robinson, creativity is putting your imagination to work, and it's produced the most extraordinary result in human culture. You can add another layer of the fiber wool and cover it with the thick POP paste. Then dry it will give strength to the mold and prevent it from cracks. I smoothen the surface and spread the POP paste evenly with my hand. After it is dry, turn it over and remove the thermocol relief design with the help of a screwdriver or any other small tool. According to Canadian journalist, author and speaker Malcolm Gladwell, the visionary starts with a clean sheet of paper and reimagines the world. I empty this mold with care as the screwdriver should not scratch or cut the POP mold below. According to eminent American realist painter and printmaker Edward Hopper, no amount of skillful imagination can replace the essential element of imagination. Remove small portions of the thermocol at a time holding the POP mold with your left hand. An eminent American author, Napoleon Hill, has rightly said, first comes thought, then organization of that thought into ideas and plans, then transformation of those plans into reality. The beginning, as you will observe, is in your imagination. According to legendary Italian painter Leonardo da Vinci, the painter has an universe in his mind and hands. Once it is empty, clean it properly and apply wax liquid mixed with releasing solution on the POP mold with the help of a flat brush. I fill all the minute depressions, grooves or textures properly. Now I apply the wax liquid inside the mold and also on the left out surface outside. Don't do this process in haste and apply the wax liquid evenly and smoothly. Now I pour the polyester resin mixed with cobalt and acylator solution, it's called hardener, in the POP mold and spread it with the help of a flat brush. On top of this mixture, place fiberglass wool and press it properly into the mold with your hands. I apply another coat of polyester resin mixed with cobalt and acylator solution over the fiberglass wool using a flat brush. According to renowned American author and scholar Phil Cousinho, inspiration comes and goes, creativity is the result of practice. I fix it properly and then start laying another layer of fiberglass wool. I cover the surface again and apply yet another coat of polyester resin mixed with cobalt and hardener in a similar manner as done earlier. According to renowned Canadian writer and founder of it awakens the senses and sharpens insights. Art making has an alchemical effect on the and to decode complexity. It awakens the senses so we can perceive the world in teaching us to think in symbols, metaphors, and to decode complexity so we can perceive the world in new ways. I also cover the sides with this polyester resin mixed with cobalt and hardener and pour the remaining mixture into the mold and spread it with a flat brush covering all sides. I push the material with a flat brush all over the surface of the material. It is suggested that in order to get a real hardened and dried fiberglass mural design, keep it at least for 24 hours. According to eminent Swiss architect, painter, and artist Max Bill, I endeavor to make a picture, for instance, exert a positive influence on the observer by its coloring, mood, and compositional idea, encouraging, say, activation, tranquilization, concentration, or harmony. An American poet and philosopher, Henry David Thoreau, has rightly said, "This world is but a canvas to our imagination." When it is dry, break the POP mold and pull out the fiberglass mural design. I remove the remaining POP stuck in the grooves or niches with the help of a screwdriver or any other small tool. Don't press it too hard as it will make scratches on the fiberglass surface. Each piece of the POP should be gently removed and clean the surface of the fiberglass mural with a washing powder or brush. To take out large industrial type fiberglass mold from a polyester or hardened plastic die or mold, apply a coat of wax liquid on the surface of die with a soft cloth or cotton puff and spread it evenly. Mix the polyester resin and add a cobalt and acylator solution in it in a plastic container and stir it well before use. Now start painting the surface of the die with polyester resin mixed with cobalt and hardener, applying it all over the evenly and smoothly with a flat brush. No space should be left unpainted in this material. Now I place a piece of fiberglass wool on the painted surface and cover it with the polyester resin mixed with cobalt and hardener all over. Use a hand roller to smoothen the surface so that the fiberglass wool is pressed evenly into the painted surface of polyester resin mixed with cobalt and acylator solution. I press all the sides properly and start applying another coat of polyester resin mixed with cobalt and hardener over the surface. Now I place a fiberglass wool sheet over it and press it properly so that it strikes to the polyester resin mixed with cobalt and hardener surface. I apply another coat of plaster resin mixed with cobalt and hardener with a flat brush. In a similar manner, the sides should also be covered with pieces of fiberglass wool sheet, and I cover it under a coat of polyester resin mixed with cobalt and hardener. I pour the remaining polyester resin mixed with cobalt and hardener mixture on the sides and spread it evenly with a squeeze to make a thick sheet. I place another piece of fiberglass wool sheet to make the sides strong and thick and give a fresh coat of polyester resin mixed with cobalt and acylator solution mixture over it with a flat brush. I cut the extra fiberglass wool with the scissor. I apply the polyester resin mixed with cobalt and acylator solution, hardener mixture, and this process should be continued till the sides are thick and hard. After it is dry, I pull it from the die and clean it with a cotton cloth. Thank you.